thumping and rumping.
I'm live.
Yeah, he's live.
They don't know what's going on.
Shut your ass up.
I done pushed the button. Whenever it goes live, it's live.
You ever be in
Which live we going? We on both lives?
What you mean?
Like we
The fuckers are both live.
streaming wise.
Yeah.
2 live crew.
Oh, DWC's live too. Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dog, this mic is cold. I got my whole lips on this mic.
Welcome to DWC Porch Trappin.
From our prior fuck-uppery.
Yeah. What?
The fuck-uppery.
The fuck-uppery.
Oh, yeah, whatever the fuck
The
happened.
fuck-uppery. Yeah, so we had a malfunction. Yeah. Welcome back to DWC.
It's like when you think you nutted, but you didn't nut. So you go in for extra pumps. And then you actually nut.
No,
We coming for y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, can I get the horn?
No. No.
He's tripping.
Hey, can y'all imagine like when you nut your homie somewhere with the air horn like burr, 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 burr. Like when you done finishing?
I don't
Yo,
know.
Jeff, what up though? Thank you for that link.
Yo, what's up, Jeff? What's problem with you?
I still didn't even get notified.
I didn't get notified either.
You still got a bald head, Jeff?
There it is.
Or is it growing?
Facebook on some nut shit right now.
Yeah. This is take 2. We trying to.
We take 2. We try and get it together for y'all.
Facts.
Facebook on some nut shit.
Facts. All scraps. Everything go off the top. I hate it from the back. I'ma keep going. Cut my mic off, nigga. Not flowing.
What?
I cut his mic off.
Oh, all right. I'll say it got quiet as hell. But yeah, we gonna try this again. Thank you for joining us. I gotta fix my headphones.
Yeah, so while we keep fucking around for the first couple seconds, make sure you share, like,
Share that shit.
follow,
Share that
so
shit.
you guys
Share
can get the
that
notifications that we get late too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can be notified late as fuck too.
Yeah, facts. We been getting notified late than a motherfucker.
I don't know what type of Wi-Fi Jeff got, but he got notified immediately.
Facts.
he was in there.
He said ain't nothing growing on this ball field. That's funny.
What movie link, Jeff? Hint, hint.
What movie link? Movie link. I don't know.
Damn, that was a late ass fucking notification, man.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
This shit is acting crazy today.
That's like your
It is.
your
We
kid.
just trying to entertain the people. It's 8:00. We've been trying this since 7:30.
I know.
It's like your kid's mother hitting you with child support 17 years later.
You.
What up?
Here.
So while we in it,
Special K was
we got
popping.
Special K in the building with that nice ass cold summer freestyle, aka
Yes.
the cold summer challenge. Go check her out on Instagram. Hopefully she drops the link.
Hey, don't forget to share that shit.
Share that
Share
shit.
that shit.
Yeah.
Share our shit. Share her shit. Share all our shit.
And
Matter
then
of fact, just so you know what I mean, for the people who don't want to share because they scared they're gonna miss something, we gonna give you a moment. Go ahead.
Key, what's
Hey,
what's poppin'?
bro, we
I'm
giving them a moment.
I apologize.
To share. This nigga don't listen. This is how we expect our fans to participate when you can't give them a moment. It's too late. Moment's gone.
the moment's gone.
Could we get in trouble for using that out of like singing it like that or?
No, I think you gotta play the actual audio.
Oh, all right.
Hold on, I sound just like.
Turned his mic off too, because I knew he was gonna do it. I turned both of y'all mics off. No, I knew he was gonna try to use your mic. Oh yeah, got ahead of that nigga.
Yeah, that's how you do
He
it.
thought he was smart.
Uh-huh.
Thought he was gonna outsmart.
I
him.
know.
The lighting's good. What's up, Taylor? Okay, we got Taylor D. Herring up in the building.
Taylor was popping.
Let me let you know what she got going down. She's
Let 'em
one of
know.
the hottest makeup artists in the city.
Artistes.
And let me tell you, she goes live. Drop your dates. Every now and then she goes
'em know.
live, and show you guys how to do makeup tutorials. And when I say that shit is fresh to death, it's like fresh cut pork, fresh cut beef. The way that she does her makeup's unique. You hear that special K? Them is bars.
That moan was extremely unnecessary.
But check her out. She got a laugh.
Check it out.
Yes.
She definitely gives you guys like a nice makeup tutorial. And then under her, Miss Taylor D. Herring, we got Sergeant Maurice. I'm not saying his last name because I got to pause before it.
Man, ayo, Sergeant Long.
Hey, and he's a drill sergeant Long.
Just couldn't help himself.
He couldn't help himself.
Sunday at 2.
Yeah.
That's when she do those makeup tutorials. So if your shit need beat and if you can't get out there because of that damn corona,
I'm sorry.
I try to be professional. You know what I mean? I try to use the makeup terminology, but this nigga's immature.
Listen, why do they use the word?
Bro, I'm not gonna explain to you why they use the terminology they do because I don't know.
You don't beat your face?
I do not.
Oh shit! Guess who we got in the building? Blaze Bundle. As you can see,
Bundles.
the apparel.
Blaze
Run It.
Bundles.
Run It.
Run It is one of their albums, or I want to say a compilation of artists together. Hopefully, he's gonna drop the link inside.
Yeah,
That's
drop
the
the
man,
link.
Blaine Buzzwell. He's one of the dopest producers.
Jeff
in the
said
city.
this nigga Cage's bars is limited.
Ooh. That was a sophisticated insult right there.
Okay.
He didn't say you was trash. He just said you just not qualified, my brother.
Because you want me to
No, we ain't doing
no,
this.
my
No,
bro.
we ain't doing this. We will turn your mic off.
I can set my bars sky high, but we in limbo. See, these motherfuckers don't understand the bars. They bimbos. He cut my mic off his time.
Now, why have a hat on that doesn't fit well?
Show him the hat.
No.
Show him the apparel that we
Yeah,
got.
I had it for a reason like that. How about you start wearing wigs that fit like my hat?
She got wigs made out of Rick James pubic hairs.
She the only person I know. She got a Marge Simpson wig somewhere in the house.
What's the topics? Well,
Topics,
bro, do the topics not show up when it go? Let me see.
It do. It should. It should.
No, I'm not. That was not to insult anyone. I just wanted to know. I was curious. But yeah, we talking about home. How y'all doing? Well, those who have children in school age. How y'all doing this homeschooling thing? How y'all living? How y'all loving it? It's beautiful, right? You don't know why your kids teacher be complaining, but now you do.
Now you do. Facts.
You get it now.
Facts.
But,
Your beard finally connected, and now you want to have something to say. Bruh, don't come on my platform disrespecting me, because you don't want me to troll on your platform. Y'all see he fixed that hat quicker than RJ, Ray J.
Hey, that nigga
Bro, what is going on right now?
First of all, she mad her wig might fall off. She got to stuff it in the purse.
Well, apparently it does show up because Jeff was in there with the answers.
COVID-19 aftermath.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jeff was in there with them answers. You want to know what we talking about? Jeff will tell you.
facts.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's how you do it.
talking about that aftermath. How y'all gonna feel about what y'all gonna do after this? Just in case it happens again, you think you'll be better off.
I'm gonna beat my bitch because they said domestic violence went up.
Did they? Is that legit?
It's
legit?
not-
That is something that's going on right now.
That's not true.
No,
How
I
is it
did,
not true?
That's not true.
How you say it's not true? This thing act like he the police.
bro. I know I ain't beating on nobody. So as far as my household, it stayed the
They
same.
have said that's true.
My nigga, bitches was getting their ass whooped from the jump.
But now the people
Bro.
are forced to stay home.
I don't engage.
No.
Just-
We
not.
How many people actually know what the fuck a domestic violence is?
Bro, we went through this.
It could be a simple.
We went through this with him already.
We did.
I'm not doing this
No.
again.
It's a different aspect of it. It could be as simple as calling the fucking cops.
Mm-hmm.
It falls under domestic dispute and the domestic violence.
No matter what
Okay.
it is, it's still domestic.
A nigga ain't putting no hands on nobody though, or a female, because we got these imitators.
Cage make every convo go left.
Because I'm left-handed.
I guess.
People should still practice social distancing. There could be another wave. Them kids get on my nerves, but I miss them and my paycheck. Sharp left, she said.
What? Who said that? Who the kids get on their nerve, but she miss them?
Yeah. So are you there for the kids or you there for the paycheck?
Facts.
Wait a minute. Is she a teacher? Who said that?
That's key on her.
Kiki. About the
She a teacher?
social
I get-
distancing.
I'm
How do
thinking.
y'all feel about people walking up to you while y'all paying for y'all shit?
What?
Like, you know how whenever you like you have to check out and somebody just roll up behind you less than 6 feet. Like, do you just turn? I turn
I
around
don't
and
know how I
go.
feel about that.
I turn
That's,
around and go, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's assault. You can press charges.
Could you?
I know people getting locked up for coughing on people.
Well, I mean, people been coughing on groceries and shit too,
Oh yeah, they
which is
getting caught
fucking
up.
strange.
Well,
I mean,
there's people.
I'm not them being arrested. The
No,
coughing
I
on
know.
grocery
Well,
shit.
I
that-
understood what the strange part was.
Oh. I'm just saying.
You don't have to explain that shit to me. I know it's coughing on shit. It's strange.
Can't you
What?
be for the kids and the paycheck? I don't know. I'm just going off of her statement.
Well, she got to be talking about being a teacher or something, because she ain't talking about her kids, because she can't miss them, because she can't get away from them, because they there. They ain't
Hold
going
on.
no damn where.
Jeremy
Facts.
says.
I long for the moments when I miss my children.
Jeremy said people need to keep clean without being told to, and still keep away from me 6 feet or more. That's a.
Oh,
How do
yeah.
people not like do that in general? Like if I catch you watching me put in my pin code, you get
Yeah.
chin checked.
Yeah, my thing is, what do you think people are still going to OD on washing their hands? Because the way they're suggesting you do it now is like constantly washing your hands, constantly using hand sanitizer. And I got a theory about this hand sanitizer. I feel like the COVID's in the sanitizer.
Drop you one of them echoes. We got COVID
We
in
ain't
there.
doing that.
Hand
We is not doing it.
The COVID's in the sanitizer.
We
What
is
up,
not-
Jay?
We is
They-
not about to do
They
this.
think they got you thinking you keeping clean, but you
We-
just getting it.
We is not about to.
Damn, this is the cleanest America has ever been.
Just might be.
And you know why? Because ain't nobody outside to dirty it up.
Yeah. Motherfuckers is in the crib. The guardsmen came off strike, so they getting it now.
I know I'm getting it.
So did they settle that?
They must sue them dumpsters is empty. So somebody
okay.
came through and got that shit.
Yeah, my
Hopefully they ain't do it the scab way
Hey.
with them union workers.
Yeah, I have no
Oh, shit.
idea.
Drop emails
I wasn't
for
even
the
a
leak
new-
of this new single drop 5/15/20.
Special K, hop up on that. Everybody hop up on that link. Or
Yeah.
drop your links and get this this new music that we gonna call
Hey.
it J Bama.
Just remember, if
Yeah.
you drop your link and share the show, drop your link and share the show.
Yes.
You know how some of
Yeah.
you ladies share jaws with your friend.
What, bro?
You never witnessed that?
Bro, you can't ask people to do something for you and insult them. That's
I seen two
That's
chicks.
mental abuse.
I seen two chicks share draws.
full
before.
circle.
Full circle. Anyway, so one of the things we were discussing, I think something that needs to change most definitely is the payment of essential employees.
Yeah,
Facts.
Well, I want to be paid more regardless. I don't need no pandemic telling me I need more money. Shit.
The cameraman, yes, drop emails. I think the reason why I say that though, how you going to have homeschooling in the liquor store closed if this keeps up? I hate to say more kids are going to be in the hospital. Social distance means segregation.
That's a fact.
That was a whole lot of information.
Black people don't get corona. So
Says
keep
you
your
want me
white
to
asses away from-
you want me to keep this, you want me to educate these children without alcohol?
Every business should have hand sanitizer available when you walk in.
Or maybe you shouldn't be so fucking dirty.
What? My question
It's
is
hard to keep up with these comments.
My question is, is it just me, or I guess a lot of people's not outside right now, but where are the homeless people?
No, they still there.
I haven't.
That's my thing. I haven't been outside.
I haven't been
well,
outside. Where
I can't say that because I drive around delivering shit for a job, and I don't see homeless people.
Well, I about to say I don't have any. My access to them is limited because of
Yeah,
where
and,
I travel to.
yeah, I was driving downtown.
And you didn't see any homeless people.
Not
I know they offered them places of shelter. I know they did offer them that, but I'm not too sure where the majority went.
If you homeless, you can stay here.
what? Stay where? At your crib?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
They got to stay in the basement and put lotion
Well,
on.
bro, if they got Wi-Fi or internet connection, they listening to the show.
Exactly. So that's a dead invite. Now, if I have a homeless nigga in front of my crib, we gonna have a problem.
Bro, he said I came because you told me to. This was your invitation.
Hold on. There should be some hazardous duty pay for essential workers. Fact.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple jobs out there doing hazardous pay.
Mental health professionals and politicians are trying to change the name from social distancing to physical distancing as they realize the importance it is for us to be social during this time. I've been said that humans are social beings. I don't get you want people to not be social when that's why a lot of people have harmed themselves. We're social beings. That's why when you put someone in isolation, they go fucking crazy.
This is true.
But that's also because most people don't know themselves.
Bruh,
well,
I'm not.
A lot of people don't want to know themselves.
We ain't talking to the Joker, okay?
Bro, like I said it before. A lot of people wouldn't go even be social if they had to do it sober.
But there's a difference between being forced and not.
Oh
willing.
yeah.
Because
I told a lot of people like me, bro. I don't go nowhere, and it's crazy. You don't want to go nowhere till you can't. When you can't go nowhere, now it's like I need to be outside.
I was talking to somebody, and they made a very nice point. They said the reason why some people are so eager to be outside because they're not comfortable in their house.
Well, facts, because your house is supposed to be a safe haven.
I mean, them roaches right
Well, you
now
might be
taking
getting
over.
abused at.
So why you getting abused? They got shelters.
Didn't he say that's some bullshit?
That is some bullshit.
Bro, I'm not doing this.
All right,
this,
yeah,
man.
you're right. Some people's houses and
Wait.
Some people.
On top of the abuse, we got. Hopefully, when this COVID gets done with and over with, we gonna have a nice mental health discussion. We gonna have a whole health awareness, a whole health awareness month. So hopefully, you guys are stay tuned into that for the fact that it's
to suck that shit up,
positive. But we should need the government to tell motherfuckers to back the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
I don't. Like I said, if I'm putting my pen in and you can tell me what my pen is, I don't need the government to be like, "Yo, you shouldn't know what that nigga's pen is."
Facts.
We shouldn't have to look at the floor and see marks on the floor to say this is 6 feet.
Oh yeah, the marks is everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
you
think-
walking in the store like, oh, back here? You want me back here? Okay, all right.
Jeff said my job is essential, and they said they're not paying people hazard pay. If you don't like it, don't come to work. Your job is at if now. I bet you if everybody that didn't like it didn't come to work, I bet you'd get hazard pay. Facts. That's exactly what I was saying. Now, if everybody left, they wouldn't have people. Some cities are using the closed hotels to house them for the homeless.
Are they closed hotels?
Yeah. Well, some of the hotels, ain't nobody you ain't gonna stay in a hotel.
Well,
I'm talking about like closed as in like.
Yeah, if you in your hotel room, you pretty distant from everybody.
Yeah, that's why. But a lot of people just went home.
I would imagine.
I heard they opened a building for them. Jeff said that his job got him hot. They probably in shelter, and they might have got their stimulus check, so they balling.
Well,
Dear Lord,
well,
Reese. Come on, Reese.
But on some real shit, if you're legit homeless, that means you don't have a job and you didn't pay taxes, so you didn't get a stimulus package.
Yeah.
So
Brett said, I hate being in the house, but I finally get to be in the house I pay so much money for everything goddamn month.
That's a legit point.
Hey, that's a legit point.
Enjoy it while you can. And we had another question for our viewers. What are y'all doing for those who have the time now? What are you doing with that time that you wish you could have done before? You just got the time to do it. Like,
yep.
Yeah, I mean, are you a live DJ now? Is that what you doing?
Listen, hold on though. Reese said a lot of people gonna be rich from gonna be getting once the economy boosts back up. The problem that's gonna come with that, Reese, though, is how many of them companies that people invest in are gonna end up getting swallowed from other bigger companies.
Oh yeah, they gonna sell them joints. Mm-hmm. That's what it is. That most of them smaller companies are being sold and bought by the big conglomerates.
I got another theory.
Oh shit!
And it's a valid one.
Go ahead.
You ever notice how once the black economy started taking off, aka all these new for example, the honey pot, That's when like a black owned how we all started taking off like economically and started being by ourselves. All of a sudden the government has to shut down. You notice what reopened? Nothing that really has to do with like to intellectually help black people. Like schools are still closed. What else is still closed? I can't remember the full list.
Yeah,
but it's shit that
they close schools.
We can't thrive off.
Literally everything that's closed, everything that's open is literally a grocery store, Home Depot, and car shops and hospitals.
Well, our shit been open. And that's what I meant about the whole essential worker thing, which, ain't nobody gonna pay me attention until somebody famous said. It's one of them, all essential workers need to just be like, all right, well, we see that you need us. So why are we getting paid this bullshit?
You know the worst part, I be thinking about a lot of shit like that. And then it goes to the great lengths of the company will see all them people leave, and then they will rehire everybody that needs a job. Which is fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I think as people, we need people just gotta start taking more pride in not giving you might have to go through a hardship to show these companies, bro, that's not how you treat people.
And even bigger companies, you still the comments said invest in a bigger company that ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, Jeremy Wheelock, Relock. Investing in the big companies that have shown growth over the last couple of years.
I would say his real last name, but I guess he changed it for a reason. I'm thinking about how petty I want to be.
Wheelock. The problem, see, Jeremy, though, but here's a problem that come with that. Some of them stocks are like $600.
Oh yeah, even though they might be coming down a little bit, you still need bread to get in them.
Yeah, and Jeremy's balling. Don't let him fool you.
Jeremy. Oh, you got money, huh?
Nigga, loan me your stimulus check.
He didn't get one.
Jeremy?
I promise you he didn't get one.
Oh, Jeremy got a check. I'm bullshitting. I don't know.
Yeah, I know him.
Huh?
He was the first white dude I talked to at work.
Hey, was it one of them awkward?
I'm pretty sure he was.
Was it the awkward high? Like, hi.
No, actually, he's from the north side. He's from Spring Garden.
You know what's funny about this pandemic? Now everything's looking like the north side. You got glasses everywhere.
What?
You got bulletproof glasses everywhere. You got motherfuckers talking about.
Oh yeah, everybody got that extra buffer on their windows now, bro.
Listen,
bro. Hey, whoever's manufacturing and supplying these borders at these cashiers and windows and all, they came up, bro.
They did.
Who's ever manufacturing and supplying this plastic at all these cash registers and at the fucking drive-through windows and all this extra plastic that wasn't there last week. They came up.
They even got the sign saying if you ain't got no shoes, no shirt, and you cough, you ain't allowed in there.
Most places you can't walk into anywhere. It's drive-through only or pickup only.
Bree says so. The question about schools. So now they close schools for the whole year. Are they going to keep the kids in the same grade when they open schools back up?
They are.
No, they supply. They
got online school.
Yeah, it's online school, and they gave you the.
Maybe if you was in your son's not.
I was trying to give a bailout on one my nigga about to skip.
No, they
are we stuck in the same grade? My bad.
You got 1,200, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what they're going to do as far as the testing, because they didn't do none of that yet. The fuck is that? The status testing shit. I haven't been in school in a long time, but
I was about to say ECT, but I can't remember. That's it.
Britt said most schools will average the kids' grades from the whole year and move them forward based off of their grades.
Well,
that makes sense.
There's still gonna be a lot of stupid.
Our kids are still doing school, but digital. I don't think they're gonna hold everyone back.
Yeah, we got a thick ass fucking book.
Yeah.
Can you what is the test?
One of my biggest problems that I have with the whole school and shit, bro, and I just hate how they handled it, because teachers could have still been teaching.
Yeah.
Without them canceling school. Like, I mean, I'm not a teacher, but we have more than enough technology for teachers to be able to reach out to these students. There's more than enough technology. Even if a teacher had to record themselves on a lesson for 30 minutes and put it up on a private page of YouTube and send it to their kids, because most of the kids have emails now through the school.
Yeah.
Send it to that one fucking thing that the kids go to find missing homework, and they could have still been teaching these kids.
But the latest excuse is not everybody has access to internet. Not everybody has access to laptops.
But now,
they're
they're supplying it. But no, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
That's the latest excuse,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I think a lot of them was at least for Pittsburgh Public. I honestly think they expected to be back in school, so they didn't plan for any of this shit. They was like, all right, we're gonna be out for 2 weeks, and we about to get into y'all summer because.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but there'd have been no summer.
There wouldn't have been.
Fuck it, like no, there ain't no summer. It is what it is. Trust me, we didn't plan on canceling school.
China goes to school year round.
I ain't worried about them.
I'm just.
What did we say? We got to quit comparing us.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there's a couple schools in the city that go year round.
Frankie used to go to school all year round.
Yeah, I don't know the schools here, like in our
City has year round.
What was that? Neighborhood Academy.
Okay. I don't know the ones in our city.
But see, a lot of those schools that go year round. So during the summertime, the programs are a little lighter. They're not as like so academic heavy.
Now, are they more like physical?
Yeah, so when Frankie when he would have got to high school, they'd have been doing different shit during the summer, like gardening, teaching them about different stuff, about like economic wise. But it'd been a lot more like outside stuff. Mm-hmm. But it still would have been teaching, and it still would have counted towards them going to school and a bunch of other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's something. That shit I like. I genuinely want to be involved in. Like, I don't want to be nobody's like life mentor because I'm an asshole, but I would rather.
At least the man's honest.
I taught the kids like they're grown adults, and apparently most people don't like their kids to be taught like they're adults. But I kind of like I want to be involved somehow financially involved, even though I don't make that much money.
Apparently, City has not year round.
Oh shit,
no more.
Yeah.
They're not.
What up, K Babe?
That's what Ashley just said.
I thought they were.
Whoa.
Or was that NUP?
No, I don't know.
But I swear City back when we was in school.
Yeah,
City
I thought. That's what I was told. Because for the people that went to City had it, I knew. Even because during the summer they was going to school.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, because they were coming from school to come to the 2-day football practice.
Yeah,
so what,
I don't know if it changed or what.
With the school you guys talking about, do they have like uniforms and shit like that? Like
no, they gotta wear dress clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what I kind of meant by uniforms.
Yeah, they don't have assigned uniforms, but they have to dress like they're going to work.
Are they not being funny? Or they like the X-Men? Like they have that's where they come from.
City High.
No, they look.
She said City High is a year-round school.
Well, anyway, I don't go there, so it don't matter to me. But no, they pretty much look like they work downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Formal clothing.
What's the age limit? You guys?
That's a high school.
It's a high school.
It's a high school.
Yeah. Is it a middle school too, or just a high school?
I'm not too sure.
I think it's just a high school.
I'll take one kid.
Reese said.
Didn't what the fuck? Your nephew go to City High?
I think he did. Yeah. Not my nephew, little cuz. Tay. Yeah. Reese said it's messed up. Think about it. I posted this a minute ago. Some schools ain't at all digital. I could be wrong, but these schools ain't issuing out tablets to these kids, and most households can't afford tablets for these kids. Now, hear me out when I say this.
I think they're trying to raise the money for that.
Now, hear me out when I say this. Now, hear me out when I say
you
this.
Can donate.
Hold on, you gonna go to my point?
No. Amazon literally had a tablet for kids for $40.
Oh yeah, my kids got them.
And I understand we want to keep making these excuses, but like I say all the time, we can't keep depending on outside sources
on them handouts.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you're gonna be left out.
This is why I said stop giving these fucking kids book bags and start donating to the school. Their self. Figure out what that school
thing
needs.
Is,
it'll like
it don't necessarily have. If you don't, honestly, if you have a trust issue when it comes to how they gonna handle the cash, if you want to donate, don't donate cash. Find out what textbooks they use and go buy the textbooks and donate those to the school, or buy the supplies and give them directly to the school instead of money. That is
the reason why our culture is losing, for the fact that they always think that somebody has to do something for them when they don't want to do it. That's why, like I said, if you go to outside people, the boosters and everything pay for certain shit. They pay for their What is sports and shit like that?
Yeah, a lot of them do. Wrong. The reason why I don't know is it wrong? I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Wrong. The reason why school districts like PPS haven't started online schooling is because neighborhood and racial disparities would have came out. All the schools in the white or upper class neighborhood kids already laptops and teachers were already doing online schooling. Black students or those in lower income neighborhoods have to wait to get Chromebooks, and teachers haven't launched online schooling. So no, PPS is waiting so that all kids have Chromebooks, so people don't realize white kids have been had them before the black kids. God damn.
Well, that's another excuse that we run across.
And I should add, they were school issued laptops.
Yeah, a lot of those other schools they get laptops and shit for school regardless. Yeah, I mean, so they have them already. But I get what you're saying. That's an excuse. Okay. At the end of the day, it's an excuse.
There's a whole program called Zoom that people are using.
Let me even make this. Let me make this statement too.
Go ahead.
I understand as parents, we want to sit here and act like this isn't a sacrifice, but it is. Give your child your phone if they need it for schooling. That fucking simple. Yeah. Now, when it does come to a lot of the, like, I've been to, I don't know if you ever been to any of the outer limit schools of Pittsburgh. I've been to, when I was in high school, I went to Upper St. Clair. That school looks like a fucking college compared to Oliver.
Oh yeah.
And the one thing that stuck out to us when we was up there is that was that they had freedom to do what they had to do to get their work done in any class they were falling behind in. So if they had to miss history, they're caught up in history, but they had to go do algebra, they could go to a study hall area and continue to do their algebra, and no one questioned it. But how many times would you miss class in your school? They would be like, bro, you about to get suspended because you had to run for your life during a hall sweep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a big difference when it comes to that's a big difference when it comes to how their approach is between kids, period. Now when it comes to certain schools, a lot of like neighboring areas that do that, like a lot of the neighborhoods go to a certain school, a lot of schools around here don't get grants from the state. They might, a lot of their parents do pitch into that school, do pay for it, but a lot of times the reason why we don't pitch in for our neighborhood schools like we do, because we have a magnitude of fucking school taxes coming out from everybody. I think my school taxes last year was almost $3,000. That's one house. You know what I'm saying?
I can't remember.
That's not including the 50,000 people.
Like, the crazy thing is,
your kids don't even got to go to school.
Yeah, the crazy thing is, when it comes to your taxes, you would assume you pay taxes in this school district, those taxes go to your school.
You know why it goes?
That's not how it works.
It goes,
because you got to think, inside the city, our taxes are higher than most, correct? And then we have a higher density of people in the counties.
Yeah.
So by that logic, our schools should have more money than anybody, correct?
Should be. So since the body count is way higher,
the amount of people is higher, and the percentage in our taxes are higher than a lot of other counties. So our schools should have money, but they don't. The money gets divvied up. As far as I know, somebody might have better information than me on it, but as far as I know, they give the money out based on the testing scores. And although we have the monies in these counties, the scores are the lowest.
Yeah,
because you have dumb children.
They gonna hate him after this show.
Nah, man, because look, I'm tired of the fucking excuses. Every time you say something, there's a back excuse. Make your fucking kids do better. What was the famous saying? If you knew better, you do better. Somebody, Jay Bama's famous song, they had 400 years of, well, I'm paraphrasing, 400 years of a head start. If you know somebody got a fucking head start on you, then you see him slowing down, why are you slowing down with him? There's too many fucking excuses, and there's too many people fucking talking and not taking action. I'm tired of hearing people talking about, oh, well, the money get divvied up. Well, why are you not down at these city council offices? Why are you, as a community, not down there talking about, well, where the fuck is this money? Because the Trump supporters went down there talking about, oh, we fuck COVID. Am I right?
Yeah.
Talking about, oh, we want to go back to work. Am I right? And nothing happened to them. But then this is going to be the excuse after this. Oh, we black. They're going to shoot us. Stop being pussies.
I don't think the fear of getting shot is called being a pussy.
Look, I get tired of the excuses from our community.
That's America's reality.
I get tired of excuses from our community when we can do it. If somebody's not doing something for you, why are you waiting for them to do it? Why are there not enough black teachers in there to be like, you know what, fuck this public school shit. We gonna take care of this. Oh, let me guess.
Ashley says so kids that have learning disabilities are stupid.
You fucking right, they stupid. That's why they got a learning disability, right?
Cage.
That's a fact, right?
Cager. Listen, bro. I speak Cager, so I know what the fuck's going on. But, bro,
to our viewers,
nobody wants to listen to what you're saying when you're yelling at them, bro.
No.
Listen, nobody wants to listen to an angry black man. So regardless of how you feel,
listen to a black man, period.
That's what an angry black man would say.
Reset off the ledge.
That's what an angry black man would say. Nobody listens to an angry. I'm talking about the people in
Chance the
this
Rapper
live.
Factually,
bro, you gotta relax.
Sorry.
If you're trying to get a point across, you gotta talk to these people, brother.
Yes.
Look, I'm not here to stroke anybody's ego.
I didn't say you had to fucking sugarcoat what you had to say.
My thing is, whenever these famous people who are currently now with this pandemic trying to reach down to people and try to keep their social hierarchy, and they dick sucking for y'all, why as soon as this shit open back up, they're gonna go back to not talking to y'all. They do all these live streams and want to interact with people, but as soon as that shit open back up and they can go out there and do what they gotta do, they're not gonna pay y'all no attention. It's showing you that the whole Greek mythology on how the gods died, because people stopped giving praise to these gods. So we're praising these fucking celebrities, but not paying attention to our own social aspects that's going on. See, I get passionate about the education and the people of my culture. I don't give a fuck about white people. I don't give a fuck about Chinese people. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. Everybody in here is going, in these comments, going to make an excuse. And prime example, you say I'm yelling. This is my job as a motherfucking protector of our culture.
Nigga, how's me stating the fact that you yelling?
No, because again,
I'm trying to help you get your point across, nigga.
I just get passionate about this.
I understand the passion.
His favorite actor is Sam Jackson.
I ain't saying motherfucker.
Sick of these motherfucking kids in this motherfucking school.
He rap like Meek Mill.
I mean,
early Meek Mill.
We got enough of these street cats out here who know math, like not being funny, who know how to, that can cook up a 3/8 and stretch that shit. We have math teachers. We have people who can come up with these bitch ass conspiracy theories who know history. Am I lying? Shit, drug dealing is the same as cooking. Am I lying? But we gonna make an excuse on why.
Why do you have the gum in your mouth like it's chew?
Well, you can't speak on the people who's talking about conspiracy theories because they trying to tell everybody. So it's not like they not out here to educate, because that's their main goal, is to tell everybody everything they know.
But I'm just saying, like, they can go. Well, most of them don't find the research, but we in a world where we can do all this shit ourselves, but everybody wants a fucking handout. Everybody in this room, if I know something, the first thing I don't know a special case in here. So I seen a video of Redman giving rules on, how to get into the music industry, what to do in the music industry. The first thing I did was send it to her. I think I put it in the group chat. How is information not get passed on around in our community, in our community and in our culture? But no, you motherfuckers want to go out and get alcohol out of a whole fuck other state because you worry about the wrong shit, and then say the government's fucking you. Oh, fuck Trump. Trump ain't doing shit. He's showing you that you fucking stupid. Because somebody rallied behind somebody All white people is doing is saying, oh, I got a reason to be angry because he's a white man. Trump ain't got shit to do with somebody sitting behind him and saying, oh, well, he's falling behind me. He even checks people. But the first thing black people say is, oh, he's racist because he does this and he does that. He's not fucking racist. He's telling you motherfuckers to get the fuck up out of this, get it out the mud, and do what you gotta do. He has a, what the fuck is it? See, I'm getting like flustered because not flustered, but I'm just getting pissed off. I'm tired of our fucking culture making excuses. I sound like Kanye.
Did he just snap?
Like
I guess, bro.
I'm listening.
I don't get how people sit around the same friends every day and you not doing nothing progressing.
Ashley said you protecting the culture, but you just put our kids down that have disabilities. You sound just like the teachers that tell them they are dumb and they ain't gonna be shit.
Okay, what does disability mean?
The ability to not be able to do it.
So yeah, so when you said that my kids are stupid, yeah, when you say I'm not saying your kids, but when you said a kid has a mentally disability, yes, in a sense, I'm saying stupid. Now, because you want to take the context of what I said and throw it to the exchange, that's between you and your brain. Not everybody is out to get you. Not you can't keep misinterpreting what people are saying. That's like if I say, because I say, your kid's not smart, it's gonna make your kid sound smarter. Like, what the fuck are we really arguing about? People have disabilities. Okay.
I'm arguing because the gum in your mouth is hanging on for its life while you speak. Take that shit out.
I'm trying not to chew the mic.
This man is wild right now.
People think it's everybody else's fault why they aren't where they want to be.
That's Pittsburgh.
That's life, brother.
MAGA next episode.
I'm gonna wear a MAGA hat.
Oh, you better not,
bro.
He gonna be on the show by himself.
By your damn self.
But that goes to what I'm saying. So what makes that MAGA hat so wrong?
When it says "Make America Great Again," when was America great?
America always been great.
No, bro, everywhere.
For what time period?
Bro, by that logic, everywhere at all time has always been great. So, I'm not doing this with you. That's a fucking retarded argument.
If you see Mr's face right now, Mr's about to slap the shit out of him.
It doesn't make any sense. Because you know the mythology behind it is fucking ignorant. The shit's stupid. People use it the way they want to, and it has a negative connotation. Either you okay with it or you're not. Move the fuck on. If I see somebody with a MAGA hat, am I going to punch him in their fucking mouth? No, because I could care less about his opinion. I'm moving on. If I see you with a MAGA hat, I care about your opinion. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth.
But my thing is, why are we so worried about what that hat means?
Bro, I'm not. I ignore the hat. I could care less about the hat. But if you're advertising the hat, there's a problem.
Why?
Because I don't want to advertise the hat. You are a reflection of me now, bitch.
Because you because you are of our culture.
No, I don't give a fuck. He can do whatever the fuck he want on his live.
If
he want to go live, if he want to go live on his page with a motherfucking MAGA hat, I'll share the shit. But as far as
our platform,
as far as us together, I want to be represented separately from that.
As a group discuss, it's a group thing when we're together.
Yeah, I want to represent what I want to represent, and you're a grown ass man. You can do as you choose.
So
hold on. Britt said Cage asked why aren't there more black teachers? Damn, can I read today? Why aren't there more black teachers? There is a strong push for that now. So people in this generation see the importance of having more black teachers and are doing something about it. But 66 years ago. Hold on.
You got to click that see more?
Yeah. See more butts. But anybody that watched HBO know what I'm talking about. But 66 years ago, schools were desegregation, and doing so, black teachers were let go because all didn't want to see black faces teaching white kids. So teachers of that generation told their kids there was no money in that career, so it was a dying field for black folks. But now we know we have to get black teachers back in the classroom. Cage ain't black.
I'm not black.
Well, he says it all the time. So.
Yeah, as you said, we ain't arguing. I asked you if you were sad kids with disabilities or stupid. You said yes. How am I misinterpreting that? Because I would agree. People need to do better in society, though.
What I meant by stupid, I didn't mean like.
There's several different.
Can I try to translate?
Yeah,
let me give it a shot.
Go ahead.
As far as my
He's speaking Cajun.
my Cajun's a little rusty, so forgive me if I'm wrong. My thoughts was, if your child has a disability and that disability is used as an excuse to not be educated, then your child could be stupid because you allow that disability to be used as a crutch for him not to learn. Every time it comes to his or her education, you go, oh well, he has a disability, and you just don't try.
You're enabling.
Yeah, you use that as a crutch or as an excuse not to give education.
That's
a
what
chance.
ADHD is.
I looked at it. If I break it down on my Cage translation.
Yeah, sometimes there's a glitch.
Angry
in the translator.
Angry Cager translator. What he is saying is that, and when he referred to it as saying, if he told you your child was not smart, what is the difference between him saying that and him telling you that your kid is stupid? It's literally the same thing. If you were a nice person compared to a mean person.
And my thing is,
and he's just going off of when on how you spoke about the disability side. He's not talking about any disability. He's talking about the disability, the learning disability that you said.
And I know it seems like a lot of people during these types of conversations, people take
Personal.
shit straight personally.
Yeah.
Even if you're having a conversation, someone does mean it personally. Sometimes you gotta let that shit roll off your back and just have the conversation if you want to. If you don't want to have the conversation, don't engage. Let that shit go. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Mental abuse.
Britt said, "Good job, mister," but I heard the vomit in your mouth. Reese said, "That's a fact because there's a lot of disabled kids that will run circle around the average student that went to my school."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, just because somebody say something stupid don't mean like they're stupid.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the problem is that we are taught that certain words being used are offensive words.
Like retard. Not being funny.
But here's the thing: who labeled a curse word a curse word?
Yeah.
It's the same difference. If I say fuck, depending on how I used it, it could be good, bad, or sad,
or indifferent,
or mad. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't speak TI language.
Children with disabilities just learn differently, and those parents that use the disability as an excuse isn't the child's fault; it's the parent's fault.
Yeah, she just can't translate a cage, or she don't even know it. She don't even know she just translated that man. She did it so eloquently.
Again, I'm trying my blood.
Cage mouth moves too fast for his brain.
He tried to get that shit out.
No,
and I get it because sometimes if you're passionate about something, and sometimes it's hard to be to convey passion because. Maybe if he wrote a song about it, you understand. Like, because sometimes that's the only way you can get across to people. You gotta put a beat behind that shit.
I think like how you said, one of the biggest challenges that we do have as a people is that, and I'm talking about as in the whole human race, is that we never. A lot of people don't want to talk about the reality of conversation when it comes to hindrance of others or just problematic situations.
Oh yeah, facts.
If we're going to talk about the racial divide and disparities that happen into our school system, we gotta have an understanding that there is a leverage that outside schools have more than Pittsburgh public schools.
Yeah,
but then we also got to talk about how their parents might be more involved.
But you know what? Because that's definitely a factor. But it's also the factor that a lot of this shit gets decided at a fucking Congress meeting some fucking where.
That don't sit down with us.
A lot of we don't. A lot of this shit, those little small voting things that happen. Who the fuck is your local congressman or whatever? Who's on your
facts?
Who's running shit in your county?
Facts.
Hey,
did you vote for
fucking facts?
Do you?
Hold on. I think that's what Cage meant, but his method of speech is riddled with ignorance. Damn.
Ignorance is bliss.
You believe that system.
Well, I'm not the one that always says that.
Adele Crawford, she said the difference is our lack of knowledge with the educational system. Children with disabilities are far more capable than we give them credit for, and
Facts.
And the man who spoke before is correct. You.
Am I a man who spoke before?
Yes, you probably are.
I like being correct. No, but I didn't say nothing. I said my version of Cager, but
yes, but
yeah, like I was saying, like a lot of this shit gets decided in those little votes. Who's running shit in your county? Who's the head of your school board?
Who the fuck is you voting in for the judge?
Like, are you voting?
Yeah.
Are you do you know sheriffs police sheriffs get voted in?
You know what's so crazy? What's so crazy about that is that you never hear about it when it's going on.
Yeah,
but
we never hear
about it. But the problem is that none of us are actually thinking about when it goes on.
Yeah, a lot of that shit happens. And it's not like it's a big secret. You see the signs. They just don't play. They don't talk about those votes on Whammo. Because they don't talk about those. That's just not. It's not on social media. Those type of votes aren't on social media. So unless you're in your community and you're a part of that society, you have no idea what's going on.
The best way to contain is to entertain.
Yeah, it's
Keep
that
somebody somewhere you entertain them.
My point is to get involved in the political part of your community, because that's why a lot of the things that people complain about and all this blue, we have a lot of people in our community would make amazing politicians because they be convincing people to do the most ridiculous shit. So
I can give y'all a prime example. So there's a I think he's the dude of the barrel is. This nigga, white dude, fucking got whatever it is at the borough, got a personal cutout to where he can park his car. Meanwhile, his kid has drug charges and all type of bullshit going on.
Oh yeah.
But he does all type of extra special shit. So how did this nigga get in place? He just went to talk to people and friends that he knew. So now he has the power to do something.
Ooh, Ashley said we be coddling you.
Oh no.
Ooh, let me.
I understand.
I know what he be saying. I speak Cage too, but I try to make him understand that sometimes he needs to work on the things he say. Y'all be coddling him. You wouldn't keep. God damn it, who put a message up? You wouldn't keep letting your child make the same mistake without correcting them.
And the difference is Cager's a grown ass man. Wait a minute. We've had these conversations with Cager, and he's a grown ass man. He's gonna talk the way he's gonna talk. And honestly, I don't see a problem with the way he says shit. People just sometimes don't understand that. I try to help other people understand what he's trying to say. So I might sugarcoat the shit he says, and I don't have no problem with somebody who's not going to sugarcoat the shit.
Hold on, you know why? You know why we explain what Cager say? Guilty by association.
It's that, but that's my thing. I get what you're saying, but I don't feel guilty about the shit.
Wait,
no.
I'm not saying that.
I get what you're saying. They consider us guilty by association, but I could care fucking less.
Did we just become best friends?
Hey, so much room for activity. But the way he says shit, people say it's riddled with ignorance and all this other shit. That's cool and all, but sometimes somebody might need to hear it the way he says it. You might not want to hear it that way, but somebody needs to hear it that exact way.
Ain't that yourself the goddamn horn.
Somebody
needed to hear it.
Yeah, somebody
that way.
Somebody needs to be because that could motivate somebody completely out of this circle who's not really part of this. They get this clip and they hear that and go, you know what? This is some bullshit. What the fuck?
Let me hold up. To put it in a better perspective, maybe you're being coddled by somebody talking to you in a sweet voice.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. Let me read these comments for y'all.
Go ahead and read that.
Reese said more of the old heads are paying attention to that. Younger people are not thinking about none of that, but that's where their educational and communities need to take part. And if there needs to be more of it. Kay said ignorance is bliss, and that's how a lot of parents operate when it comes to their kids' education. So you can't make bliss okay for you, then shot other people for operating the same bliss. Just wake up. Knowledge is powerful. Stop expecting others to do for you when you're not willing to do for yourself, your child or children. Now,
okay.
the reason why I would say the old heads they're able to pay attention to that more. They have time.
Facts.
We are a part of a generation of people literally that want more than what our parents have. I don't know how many people in my family have owned their house, but I own my house at a very young age. And I didn't grow up in a household where people even talked about owning a house.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even talk to people about in my household knowing people that could make close to over 100,000 a year. We're talking about the average person expecting to be on food stamps.
Yeah.
Expecting to be on Section 8.
Oh yeah, that was growing up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, when you got your own apartment down the street from your people's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
And
yeah, I mean, you got apply, you got to prove for your stamps, and
yeah,
you got to prove for your government assistance. That was growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that was
not. I mean, going out and getting your own, living your best life. Now, some people, like we said, this doesn't. If it doesn't apply,
let it fly.
Let it fly. Yeah, I mean, people like to be offended. Cut it the fuck out. People love being offended. Relax. If this does not apply,
let it fly.
I'm not talking to you. But it does. Don't be offended, because guess what? You can do better if you want to. But if you cool with your situation, live your best life.
Here's the thing about when they get offended, you're choosing to be offended. You're choosing to, because the moment you get offended, you stop listening.
Oh, facts.
And nobody else can also tell you what you were offended by.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you what offends you and what shouldn't offend you.
That's what I tell.
If you're offended, you're offended. It is what
you
it
are.
is.
That's what I tell people about, like the whole disrespect thing. I can't tell you what you disrespect. What disrespects you if you are not telling me what's.
And you know why another reason why so many of us younger people don't pay attention to so many things that can change our future is because it's not happening now. Because a lot of these pieces that have been placed into our lives and that's affecting us now this chess piece has been moved 20 years ago.
Oh yeah.
When my parents was raising me. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about education and we want to educate each other, if my parent didn't ever raise me to educate myself or them showing that that my education came from them,
oh yeah,
I damn near won't know to educate my children because it wasn't done in my household.
But that's the thing. Like everybody grows up in whatever situation they grow up in. But as you get older, even if this wasn't something that happened in your household, if you have the wherewithal to recognize that this is an issue, this is a problem, which now a lot of people have the time to figure that shit out. A lot of people homeschooling their kids right now, like, yo, this little motherfucker don't know shit. Like, they gave me this book, and you talking about they ain't been talking about this in school. What you mean what they been talking about in school then? So this is an opportunity. You can take it or leave it. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. And
they say 30 days can break your cycle, like a mental cycle. You got 30 days of fucking the COVID, and then you got another 30 days. So why once this shit is over with, if our culture is still stuck where they're at, they're stupid, and they want to stay stupid. They want to stay monkeys. They want to stay gorillas. They want to stay being disrespected. I mean, I know people hate for me to say it like that, but that's where they want to stay. Like, I'm tired of talking nice to people. Because once you talk nice to somebody, nobody pays you no attention. But once you call them out of their name, all of a sudden, why are you calling me a bitch? Or why are you saying this? But so now you pay attention to the conversation.
Yeah.
See,
that's the thing.
Hold on. Let me break down a study that I actually did this weekend on my Facebook. I was stealing people's statuses. Now, we all had the same friends. People was going out of their way to like my status and not like the other people's statuses. That's what I was doing.
What'd you say?
Remember how I was I took your shit and then put it on my page? People went out of their way, like this week at the same circle, somewhat circle. People were not liking your shit, but they would come to my page and like it.
I can see that.
It just shows you people. Go.
I'm just reading the comments. I'm listening. Go.
Get up in them comments.
Hold on. If y'all want to ask me a question and y'all want to don't answer, Albert, you ask me.
I'm not Cliff. We're not going there with you. Jeremy said not everyone in this generation is lazy and expect everything handed to them. Oh, yeah. There's a whole chat here full of driven people and 3 dudes on camera with drive.
Yeah, like we said, if it
My
don't
name
apply,
is William. I am not a dude.
if it don't apply, let it fly. That's the point I try to get across. We're not. This is just general talk for the people who might.
Ashley admitted she's being petty.
Oh, I understand.
She said,
"Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of pet in your life."
She said, he is definitely a grown man, so let me come for him, mister. I'm definitely not being coddled. I say how I feel when I feel it, and I give 2 fucks about how anyone feels about it. Damn, that sounds like a whole rhyme. And I am.
Spitting.
Did you do a meme?
Yeah, I did.
I am that person that says the things that others won't, but I know how to put my words together so that you understand exactly what I mean, exactly how I meant it. Adele said, that is the problem. We trust others to do what we should be doing.
Yeah.
And Britt said, I sat in plenty of IEP meetings, individual educational plans, where parents feel intimidated and the language used is not commonly used language, and parents feel so defeated from not understanding what's going on that they blindly trust the school to educate their kids. Okay, I had to read that out loud for me to understand that.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
I get that.
I get that. But hey,
when people start using,
that's what.
Let me break it down for you. When people start using TI words, you just gonna believe them.
It's like a lawyer.
Or you gonna take it as an insult?
Depending on who you are. You say something to me, I don't understand. Are you cussing at me, nigga?
Yeah, but my thing is, I get
cousin.
it. You gotta decide.
He said
You gotta
Google them words.
you gotta decide what you feel is important for your children, because they're gonna go to school, whether it's regular school or homeschool. There's a guideline that needs to be followed.
Yeah.
As far as that education specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that's the only education your children need to get.
Mm-hmm. Real life is education.
Oh, it is. There's real life, and there's just straight knowledge that you may want your kids to have, that you may wish you had, as far as finances, credit. Because only thing they taught me in school was how to write a check.
Yes.
They didn't teach me about credit. They didn't teach me about finances. They didn't teach me nothing about a fucking banking, checking, savings, all that other fancy shit. They ain't teach me about investing.
Now, one thing I grew out of. Mm-hmm. Back then, when I used to say going to college was stupid, you don't get none from it, blase, blase. Or education is stupid because there's nothing out of it, and blase, blase. A bunch of other bullshit.
Yeah, you used to say that shit.
I did.
I heard you when you said it, too.
You said stutter?
No, I heard you when you said it.
Some of my disability. But that's not. Anyway. But one thing that I've learned growing up is that any moment you are being educated on anything that you do not know is a great moment. I don't give a fuck what you're being educated on. I tell my kids the reason why I feel as if even if you don't like the class you're in and you want to give the bare minimum understanding where it is. Do you not understand how important social studies is? Do you not they don't tell you this shit because most people don't travel. Most people ain't gonna see the world.
Oh yeah.
But do you know how important it is for you to understand history? So you don't fall for the same shit.
And when it comes to history, don't stop at what they teach you in school.
Don't
let your children only know the history they teach you in school, because that shit will have you fucked up.
Let me tell you something. There isn't a history book that teaches any race its proper history.
That's a fact.
Any race.
Oh yeah.
There not a book out there.
There might be. They're not history books.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you right.
Yeah. But they're not textbooks. Let's put it like that. There's no textbook.
If we're gonna talk about education, we have to stop allowing or teaching our kids that any moment or anything that they're learning is stupid. It's fucking not. I don't give a fuck. When people say, "Oh, this is another day I didn't use algebra." Okay, I get what you're saying, but the little boy that's about to be that scientist that's about to build that rocket, guess what he got to do to build that rocket? He got to do that.
Yeah,
he got to make that shit work.
I'm pretty sure he a little bit above basic algebra, but
you know what I'm saying?
I get the point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
we also gotta and the thing about learning education is that it will teach you to learn outside of the spectrum of what school's teaching.
Yeah.
it will literally drive you to learn something, the creativity to learn something outside of what school has taught you. For instance, your politicians.
Yeah.
It will teach you to know exactly what these politicians are saying within these fucking guidelines, within this fucking stimulus bill, of what they're saying, what they're allowing and what they're not allowing, and what they didn't agree on.
Yeah.
Because on the hindsight, when after all this shit has passed, they had put it out maybe like last week when I read it. It said that $1.2 million are going to millionaires outside of the stimulus package, but we got 1 comma for the average human being. 1.2 million is going to millionaires. They didn't talk about that shit. We talking about 1.2 million went to millionaires that they ain't hurting.
They not.
You know what I'm saying?
They not.
But
they ain't going to check the check.
But educational will allow you to read between the bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It will allow you because you won't have to stop and filter a word that you don't need to know because you already know it. It's educational.
Yeah, because
you
they
educated yourself.
You seen like they tried to be slick with it. They only gave us 2 tax brackets that they were talking about.
Yes.
If you was in this bracket, you would get a check. If you're in this bracket, you don't qualify for that 12.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't tell you what you qualify for.
Nope.
They just said you don't qualify for the 12.
Yep.
They didn't say you not getting nothing. They just said if you're in this bracket.
How about the fine line of telling people who qualified for the $600 bonus that came with the unemployment? They barely broke down that qualification.
Oh, yeah.
You had to read about that qualification.
Oh, yeah.
So just imagine a person that's supposed to give you the qualification doesn't understand the qualification. You're missed out on that qualification because they don't even know they got damn self. But they in charge of giving it to you.
Facts.
All I'm saying is that...
Hey, what you saying?
All I'm saying...
I want to know.
Because I said so.
It's our audio-only podcast. You might want to tune in.
Drop it on Wednesdays. Because the most foolish thing that we allow people to believe is that education is limited to what helps you survive.
And you know what? Just going to piggyback off what you were saying in college. About colleges, people don't think college is worth it, all that good shit. I understand that. Mm-hmm. And if you want to go a different route, I can respect that. But for those who do actually want to go to college and thinking about college, I don't want those people to be disparaged. Mm-mm. Now, if you have something that you're actually going to have a goal for and you need college, you gotta make those moves. You gotta get them loans. You gotta deal with that shit. That's life. But look, hey, when you get them loans, just know grants are available.
Yes.
Do your due diligence. Try to, pay attention to your education now, because, you know what I mean, scholarships are everywhere. Everybody's giving out scholarships for something.
Millions of dollars of scholarships go unused every year.
Mm-hmm.
This black
and
dude,
even more grants.
Bro, this black dude created an app to find scholarships within your age range, your height, what you want to do, and where you're from. This dude said when he was on fucking Shark Tank, this dude had $1.4 million in scholarship money. Do you know that man could have got a doctorate and still had money left over?
Yeah, he could have did that. He could have made that happen.
All I'm saying, because I said so.
Yeah.
Hold up. Look,
all I'm saying, because I said so.
Petty.
Is that I'm backing off of what you're saying about people going to college. Is that the one thing that people have to also understand that comes with getting an education, going to college, and getting that degree is that you just might have to move.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to the job you want,
you might have to see something new.
You got to, and a lot of people do that because they want to get out the city they from. But there's a lot of people that don't. They too comfortable at home. They do not want to get out the city. They don't want to go somewhere where they don't know nobody. They don't want to suck that shit up. Take your ass to where you need to be till you can get to where you want to be.
Yeah, I mean, my brother, he's not going to make it in this art field. in Pittsburgh. He has to. He
Yeah.
actually had like somebody offer.
You gotta spread them wings.
Somebody was like, "Come to San Francisco." He runs an art gallery. He liked my brother's artwork. He's like, "Come out here," but because he got kids and a wife and whatnot.
Fuck no kids. I'm sorry.
That's what I was about to go. But
Listen, that's another thing.
He can't just up and move.
That's the hardest part about being a parent, right there.
Yeah.
Is that you will either miss out on life or miss out on money.
And my thing is, and I feel like he's like, all right, I can't just get up and move my whole life.
San Francisco's expensive, bro.
It is.
Very.
Oh, I know that. So I hope whoever fuck dude was talking about some checks. But especially in fucking San Francisco. But my thing is, a lot of people would deny themselves that opportunity. But if their child was offered an opportunity like that, they wouldn't hesitate.
Mm-hmm.
So why are people are more willing to sacrifice for others than they are for themselves?
Fuck them kids.
that wasn't my point, but I get where you're going with it.
Facts. Jeremy said a lot of kids don't know about the grants because the parents aren't educated. But listen, do you know what else too? The fact that schools have, what is those? Is counselors?
Yeah.
Or school counselors.
School counselors.
And public schools, the counselors will pick and choose who they want to inform.
Oh, you must make me punch my laptop. Because one of the reasons why that pissed me off is because our brother Devin got missed out on fucking going to a D1 school because of the counselor and the fucking coach.
Yeah, they didn't
think he was fit for their opinions.
Yeah, the recruiter wanted him. They came for Devin. But Devin never got that information. They never told him, and they told the recruiters that no, he's not a good pick.
Oh, them motherfuckers be dead.
Well, you can't just go around killing people. But
well, you can, but there's consequences.
And you know what's so fucked up about that though? The saddest part about that is that schools. Why aren't schools tapped into what kids can do to get better college education with money being granted or scholarship? Why? Why isn't the school systems attached to that life? Now, hear me out. The only reason
it's fucked up because
I'm enabling them.
No, the fucked up thing is colleges and other systems, they have to go through the school because they can't contact the child directly. Yeah, I mean, because the school can't just give out that information, and it's kind of.
Adele said, "So what do we need to do to help parents understand what they need to do to help their children?" Jeremy said, "Absolutely." I asked him a question. I said, "Did going to college help you have a better understanding on how to learn?" He said, "Absolutely. I wasn't living life right. Also, getting out of the city opened my eyes to a lot of things. My dreams were these kids sitting next to me in class, their minimum standard." Adele, my answer to you for your question is that one of the biggest things that parents need to do for kids is fucking listen.
Hold on, let me get this man.
I had to do my own.
You have to listen as a parent. That I understand, and it's hard sometimes to listen to children because when your kids come from your ball sack or your ovaries, you don't really.
It's like you gotta remember they are humans. Like they have feelings and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
the as a parent, you want the best for your child, right?
Oh yeah. Well, the stable ones.
You want the best for your child. You want your child to at least be. You want your child to have the shot to be the best person they could be.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, they see their children. They want their children to be a better version of them.
Yes, and you can't live your life through them.
That's where a lot of people fuck up.
Yeah,
if the child takes a little turn and it's like, oh no, fuck you, you ain't gonna be shit.
I got two things for a parent to want to be when it comes to being involved, like Jeremy said, easy answer is parents need to be involved in the college planning, but my parents both worked 60 plus hours each and didn't have time. That's fucked up, which is most income challenged houses deal with that issue.
Financial stability fucks for those who are grinding for their financial stability. It fucks up your life socially and personally.
What I say? You either miss out on life or you miss out on money.
That's what happens. Tell them again, bro.
It's either you miss out on life or you miss out on money.
And bitches.
Look, we ain't getting an echo, but
gets no echo.
No echo. Two things, and one of my answers is gonna be petty.
All right, I'm here for the petty.
The one thing is that if you want your child to be able to go to college and have a great head start amongst other kids when it comes to education and not being in debt, listen to what they want to do. Sit down with them and research it. You know what I'm saying? Research what you can do, what you got to do, because you didn't raise your child just for them to lose. I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on my petty answer,
go ahead and get it.
If you don't want to be paying the school loans back for your kids, go do it yourself. Just saying. If I don't want to be $60,000 in debt, I'm going to try and figure out a way for me not to be $60,000 in debt.
Oh yeah,
well
flat out.
They tell you out of every one of your checks, the nationwide, everybody should be taking 10% out of their check and putting it somewhere. But most people,
like we said before, you got to make enough money to manage money.
That's a lie.
No, ain't no goddamn lie.
Just listen. If I'm gonna give you a prime example. When I was making $13 an hour, I had it set up to where
you were living at?
I was living care.
How much was your place?
3 something.
Bro, stop trying to stop trying to tell her story apart before he tell it.
You right. You right.
No, I'm right.
Before I get on my Sherlock shit.
But I was young, so I was out there doing dumb shit, burning my money.
Mm-hmm.
But what I read from back then, it was like take 10% of your money, get another bank account, and get it automatically taken out of your check.
Yeah.
Once you get the paperwork from that bank, you throw it away. After a certain amount of time, you're not paying attention to where that 10% is going out of your check.
Yeah.
So there was a point in time where I got around 25, 26.
I really look like a Chance the Rapper. Sorry.
I got around 25, 26, and I got a check from First National. Like, what the fuck? Because I stopped putting money into it because I switched jobs.
Yeah.
So what the fuck is this? It was a big ass check. But most people don't want to. They think that once you see that money, you know you can spend that money. But once that we'll just say it's like a phantom 10% that you're not seeing.
Oh yeah, like a forced budget.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're forced to adjust for that budget.
Mm-hmm.
And they said,
yeah, I get what you're saying, and I understand the logic behind it.
They said that's why most NFL, NBA players go broke.
Yeah, it's hard. It's kind of, I don't know. My inner petty kicks in, and I see the taxes taken out. But no, I get what you're saying. Let me stop being petty. Some people can use that method. You know what I mean? I get that.
Like I said before, you gotta make manageable money to be able to manage money.
I get what you're saying, because if you're regular check without saving anything, you're already behind the 8 ball.
What's up, Tammy?
Not an 8 ball.
Bro, Wally?
Why can't
3.5?
Why can't we just be humans once?
You right.
Why can't we just
8 balls only used by humans?
Why can't? Well, they had to test it on something first. Anyway,
probably my son's brother.
If you're regular check and you're already, in the red, if you're not even making enough to get your bills paid in the first place, saving becomes irrelevant.
But maybe that's you.
You're just saving to be homeless, because
maybe that's you living outside your means, though.
And that could
that's true.
That could be a factor. That's why I was saying it's like a forced budget, because now if you're in a situation where you're still working and you're trying to be you're trying not to live under above your means and you still can't make it, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to make that budget work.
I put 20. Reset. Damn. Okay. Wait a minute. It ain't pop up on mine. Reset. I put 20% of my check all over the place, and the rest for bills. Within that 20%, it goes all over the place, and sometimes I forget it even needs taken out. Antoine said I saved like that with my 403b and my other saving accounts. Saving money matters. Also, living within your means is key.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference. But and listen, when it comes to living within your means. Listen, I'm gonna try to say this and be as genuine as I can. If your budget is already stretched and I mean you living within your means and you doing all right. I mean, but you don't see no bump in income coming anytime soon. Safe sex, people.
And that goes both ways.
You know what?
Safe sex, people.
Now, that's another thing.
Them bills.
That's another thing. A lot of us don't save money because of the other sex.
It's the result of the other sex is why a lot of people can't save money. Children are expensive.
Well, no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about. I'm talking about most of the time. So if say we be realistic.
Mm-hmm.
If we wanted to be properly saving a bunch of other shit, there should be no reason why we should go for anything fashion designer. Because that is not a requirement to live your best life.
Oh, so you talking about dressing to impress?
Yes.
I want some velvet felt pussy.
A lot of times, I'm speaking for men. There's a time. There's
he's speaking for men.
Men will dress a certain way to attract a woman that he thinks would like him.
Yeah, the type of woman he wants.
Yes. So if you go to a cigar bar and everybody's dressed to impress, you're gonna try to find you a suit to fish you something out that night.
That's fact.
That suit might run you $300. That's your savings.
And
I'm keeping it light.
Yeah, that was very light.
But I'm keeping it light on the instance of I'm talking about someone that's shopping that may be shopping within their means. Because
okay, I see what you're saying.
We're not going to make the average income a great income. Let's not do that.
Fact.
Okay, I get you.
Most average incomes aren't a livable income. Now, if you worked where I work at, they're
a livable.
Look at this nigga cheer me, dog.
I mean, I met my wife 4 months into my relationship. I missed 2 rent payments. All I'm saying.
Talk about. Hey, talk about. I love you. Can we move in together?
the pussy was good. They said, do that shit again.
Hey, I love you, girl. We need to live together. This is stupid. Why we got 2 different houses? This is dumb.
Hey, the landlord came out. You got the rent money. You want some of this, bro? You want some of this?
I think. I don't know how much more we could say about this because I love this topic. This is something that we need to talk about.
Big facts.
I think one of the biggest things we got to work on is just money management, bro. And sometimes it ain't even understanding
money.
Like,
yeah,
hey, she covered the third.
Hey, that's a real one. I see why he got married.
Time out.
He said, "A ring, I got you."
She did that. He was like, "Your butt is mine." But yeah, what the fuck? I think understanding money is most definitely a serious thing, and the one thing that we have to consider is that every dollar. When someone broke it down, you every penny counts. You get 5 pennies. That's what? That's a nickel.
That's a nickel.
You get 5 nickels. That's what? That's a quarter.
5 of them things. He did that math quick.
You do 4 quarters. That's $1.
That's a whole
He's
dollar.
gonna fry up.
That's a whole dollar.
But you can keep going, and because money grows every time you add to it. That's gonna forever happen.
Oh yeah, that's how that works.
And
you add, there's more.
There has to be you have to train yourself to not be influenced by the amount that you've saved. But
yeah,
I do believe
I
a
ain't
lot of
gonna-
times you have to have a goal for the money you save.
yeah,
That way you
long-term goal.
long term.
Because a short-term goal would be like a vacation.
Yes.
Is that why they call
A
it
long-term-
income?
I don't want to hear this analogy. What is you about to say?
Like if you save for a goal, it's the income, like
The end goal?
Yeah, like the end goal income.
Probably it's the money that comes in.
Resetting, you dress to impress for a female on the first, but in the 15th, you dress below. That means now you in the hole and she about to leave you.
Wait, said you sitting there. The funniest thing I ever heard was you got on $200 J's, $400 jeans, $200 shirt, a $100 hat with a $400 belt to impress a girl with $5 flip flops.
Yep. And argue with the jitney.
Bro, I was like, oh god.
or to get her pregnant, she got a $30 sundress on.
Bro,
I'll impregnate that.
$30 she done spent. That's
Especially since I've been quarantined.
Miss Tammy said, "Wish I had that problem. No money because of the opposite sex. Try being single on a single person's budget sucks, especially if you have medical issues." Antoine said, "Shit, I collect Ray-Bans, but I budget them in. I was an economics major, so I'm a little biased when it comes to money convos. See,
What kind of mental health you got, Miss Tammy?
I don't know. Now
what I'm saying.
Now-
Well, shit. You should have called in and talked to us.
Now, when hold on though, that's how me and Britta bought our house."
Yeah.
Because everything we did, we budgeted in.
Oh, yeah.
When people hear
I remember
budget,
that.
when people
Oh,
hear
yeah.
budget, they hear we
I'm-
ain't allowed to do that.
I remember the whiteboard.
Yeah,
I remember this nigga. Where was at? We was about to go get wings or whatnot. This go, nah, it ain't in my budget, bro.
It ain't in the budget.
I was like, I got you on the wings. Like, it ain't in my budget, bro. Because he knew, like, once you went out, he was gonna start buying drink. Like,
and people hear budget and hear I'm not.
They hear no.
Yeah, but you have to respect yourself. So if I budget myself $50 this month to do whatever the fuck I want to do with $50.
Yeah.
And I realized last month that didn't work, I'm going to go ahead and bump that up. I'm going to go to $100, but now I'm still within my budget. But see, every dollar has to have a location. Every dollar. There can't be no, I got $100 left over, I can just bullshit with it. No, because the moment you bullshit with that $100, that $100 is going to turn to $3. I promise you.
You right. Bro. 'Cause listen. And for anybody out here who's living a regular life, has a regular job, regular income, if you ever get to the point where you get a crazy job or you get a crazy amount of income randomly, calm down, okay? Don't spend it as you get it. It can happen. You know what I mean? Not understanding how to save or what you should do with the money other than spend it. Yo, cause you'll look at yourself like you'll look at your last pay stub and go, where the fuck did my money go?
you ever wake up after a night of partying? You don't party as hard.
Yeah.
I woke up, bought a couple bottles, and went
Yeah, like where the
overtime at the Olive Garden.
Yeah, cause the shit it can get real fast.
Where we leave off? We gonna we gonna leave off. Wait, is it done? Yeah.
Well, we got to talking and shit, but it was a good show. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
2 minutes?
Yeah. So
we done.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, we thank y'all for tuning in. This is really it's a DWC.
It's Sofa King.
Yeah, it's your boy, Mister. Just keep it at that.
And next
Yeah.
week we gonna have something pinned up. We got a special sponsor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Make sure you check us out on Cause I Said So. We're gonna be dropping that soon. That's our streaming only service. So make sure you tune into that. That's gonna be the one that's catered to y'all about y'all want to keep listening to what we doing.
Yeah.
It's just straight talk.
This is for the folks that want to comment, get in there while we talking. And for that service, it's just us talking. No comments, just us chopping it up. You can still get in the comments on those services, and we'll get to you, talk about it, get back to you.
Yeah, and we got some merchandise. And then, like I said, if you guys want to call in and yell at me, mainly yell at me, Go ahead and do that.
We gonna talk about the brand change.
The
Yeah.
brain change.
Brand.
Oh, brand change.
Rebranding.
Oh yeah, we rebranded.
Yeah, we rebranded.
We rebranded.
We rebranded.
What was
So if y'all like the hats and shirts and hoodies we got now, too bad. We changing it up.
Yeah.
From Cage's Customs. He got us a new logo running.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. We are going officially to the name Creative Sound.
Creative Sounds
I thought it was pussy
Productions.
popping.
That is
Oh, now
not.
y'all done, so y'all gonna finagle me and lie to me.
You know what? That's the end of this shit.
Yeah.
So
end
y'all
this
had, to,
shit.
y'all had to say pussy in order to get me to be involved.